How's it going, everybody? This is Mark with VEG. This is VEG Out number 2 for the fall hub growers. Hope you guys are having a good time with the fall veggies. We're certainly enjoying all the leafy greens that are really taking off. We're waiting on our tomatoes, which are there and back there, and we're waiting on our squash too. Probably will do an update on these in the next week, and we're going to get into how to pollinate these guys and which flowers are the male, which flowers are the female, and then maybe some tips on how to stake up some of your tomatoes. If you'd like to stake them up, you don't have to. Main thing today, to people from summer, you guys have probably heard me say this way too many times, but put in your nutrients, just one bottle straight in, and we are filling up our reservoir with our hose. It didn't really use a ton of water this week. That's because the plants are not huge. But as the season goes on, the tomatoes get bigger, the squash get bigger. It's going to use a lot more water. So we're going to make sure that we monitor that every week, maybe twice a week. Big thing this week is still going to be the bug spray. We've had a few emails from people saying that they've seen butterflies, maybe some suspicious holes. We have not been back to this garden in a week, and we don't see anything too crazy. Maybe a couple holes like this, but we're thinking that is not caterpillars, and that might just be from the starter plants themselves. We have a little snake to scare off some birds, just in case. But we are going to do some preventative spraying with our caterpillar bug spray, the BT, and we're just going to go ahead and hit the tomatoes with it. The caterpillars usually are on the undersides of the leaves, and also the rainbow chard. So both of those plants are going to be targeted by caterpillars more than any other plants. So we're just going to spray them, and we're going to spray tomorrow as well. We're going to come back and spray tomorrow. The stuff is really effective if you spray it multiple days in a row. Again, it's organic, it's BT, it's a beneficial bacteria, safe to consume, although we wouldn't recommend just drinking it. And yes, it does smell funky. We've had a couple of people ask questions. It doesn't smell the best, but it's super effective, and it will keep your garden safe from caterpillars. The first thing that we're going to harvest from our garden, from your guys' veggie menu, is going to be the lettuce mix. This is the gourmet lettuce mix, and then the red romaine. We are going to cut to a different video in 1 second so you guys can get a close-up on how we harvest those. All right, we'll talk to you guys next week, and make sure you keep watching, and we'll show you how to harvest. All right, thanks, guys. How's it going, everyone? How's it going, everyone? This is Mark with VEG. I don't know if you can see me, but that's not what's important. What's important is that you can see this bistro lettuce mix right here. We're going to show you how to harvest from it while still letting the lettuce grow. So the things that you want to know about lettuce is that it grows typically from the middle. You can see it right there, kind of like in a flower pattern. So you can see right there, that's some deer tongue lettuce. This is some romaine, I believe some speckled romaine. Anyways, yeah, it's going to grow from the center out. So if you want to, you can go ahead and trim this entire thing and cut it at the base if you're doing a big salad. But it's probably not going to grow back. And if it does, it's going to be pretty bitter and pretty small. If you want to, and you have a lot of lettuce, like over here in this hub, what you can do is pick from the outside and pick a few leaves off each head of lettuce. You can probably pick more than that, use as desired, but pick from the outside. Imagine peeling an onion. You want to use from the outside. Here we can turn around. There we go. We can pick from the outside while still leaving the center of the lettuce to continue to grow and grow bigger, grow fuller. And you can see we left that center, we left that center, and we left that center as well. So you can see just from that one plant, this is only 3 weeks old. We have a handful of lettuce, and you can do that with all of your lettuce that you're growing at home in your hub, and that way you can continue to have salads all season long, lettuce for wraps, for sandwiches. So that is what we prefer doing. Unless you guys are just salad monsters and just want to hack it all down, you can go ahead and cut it at the base. Again, it might not grow back, and if it does, it might be bitter. So we don't recommend it, but if you're super hungry, heck, that's what you're growing veggies for. And we're gonna enjoy this tonight. Not sure what we're gonna put it in yet, but if you have any questions about harvesting lettuce, that is how VEG does it. Yeah, enjoy.